What is up, YouTube? Today's topic, um, what would you do if there was a zombie apocalypse? Alright? So this is today's topic, and I want you guys to go into the comments and tell me what you would do if there was a zombie apocalypse. Because I know what I would do. I know what I would do. Um, so, in Call of Duty, alright, in Call of Duty, we're referencing Call of Duty here, alright, you know, I would shoot the zombies. That's what I would do, okay? And, and so, not to, brag about my Call of Duty skills, but I'm pretty good at Call of Duty, and so, this is what would happen, alright? I'm gonna play a little sound here, alright? I'm gonna reenact it, alright? Round one. Bah, bah, bah. Hope you guys are enjoying this podcast so far. This is Big Tone, and I hope you guys are really enjoying this, and make sure to subscribe. This is not the end of the video, by the way. I'm going to continue talking. But, yeah, hope you guys are enjoying it so far. We're going to do some Call of Duty. Yeah, I play a lot of Warzone, but, yeah, I don't know. I just thought of, like, Call of Duty Zombies, and I'm like, what would happen if there was a zombie apocalypse? I know a lot of things would get messed up really quick, because, like, zombies would just start, like, infecting other, humans and stuff like that, and, zombies would just literally take over the world. And then the government would probably, like, form, like, these, like, groups of people with guns just taking out zombies. And I think that'd be, like, really cool. It wouldn't be cool, but, like, it would just, like, thinking about it's really cool. So zombie apocalypse. I can never say that word. Apocalypse. Yeah, that's what would happen. Like I said, pop in the comments. What would happen if there's a zombie apocalypse? Because I'm really curious on what everybody says. And the top comment, I'm gonna pin to the comments. But yeah. So zombies. Zombies. So I'm trying to think. Would we find a cure to the zombie apocalypse? I don't think we would. And I think what we would have to do is we'd have to find, like, an island, like, for people to live on, where there's no zombies, unless they can cross the water. We all would be screwed. To put it simply, if they could cross the water, if zombies could float on water, which, the human body's 70, I think it's 90% water. I'm not sure, but if it could float on water, we wouldn't there wouldn't be humans, because they would migrate, infecting other people. And zombies, I mean, like, just, it would be crazy. And it would be Call of Duty all over again. I'm trying to think. Call of Duty. I'm trying to reference Call of Duty Zombies here. Yeah, zombies are not good. And It's good that they're not real yet. Um, yeah, but if a zombie apocalypse happens, think of like food. Okay, think of groceries. How they cost like a lot of money right now. Um, and think of like zombies just eating people. You know, uh, that made no sense. It would probably the cost of groceries would probably be dirt cheap because there would be nobody eating groceries. So yeah, there'd probably be an abundance of groceries. Um, Firearms would probably be very expensive. Um, Trying to think of what else. What else would be very expensive? Um, so to kill a zombie, you have to shoot him in the head. I'm trying to think of what else. Call of Duty Zombies. Well, in Call of Duty Zombies, you don't have to shoot them in the head, but like we're saying, like if they were real life zombies, what would happen? And I know in the movies, some of them you had to shoot them in the head, and trying to think of what else would be. I don't know what else would be in supply and demand. What else would be very scarce and what would be abundant? Pop in the comments again. But it'd just be crazy. Like, I don't know. A zombie apocalypse. This is BigTone's big podcast. I know. I'm trying to think what else would happen if there was a zombie apocalypse. I know that you know, it'd just be crazy and we'd run out of ammo. Nah, we wouldn't run out of ammo. Well, we might. Some people would probably run out of ammo, but and then we would get these like I don't even know, like super villains, and then we would get the heroes. We'd get like people that want to like stop the zombie apocalypse, and then there's other people like I don't know. But there's no current zombie apocalypse. It's just fun to think about like what would happen. Um uh Zombie apocalypse. That's a good controversial topic. Um Good controversy. Trying to think of what else would happen if there was a zombie apocalypse. What else would happen? Oh, the water would get infected. So the water would get infected with zombies. I mean, like zombies. I'm trying to think. What else happens in those movies? I don't know. I don't really watch too many zombie movies, but I play a lot of Call of Duty. Giant robots. I don't know if you guys played Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but in Origins, there's these giant like robots that'll step on you, and you'll have to like complete an Easter egg or something. Yeah, that's what would happen. Easter eggs. Yeah, there would be Easter eggs, and then there would be in Call of Duty on real life. If Call of Duty was real life, I'd have what, probably like 500 zombie kills, and then like 20 regular kills. I'm just thinking of Warzone now. But I'm decent at Warzone. Not the best, but not the worst either. Um, Zombie apocalypse. We got to stay on topic here. There's nothing really else to talk about on a zombie apocalypse, other than everybody would be like screwed. We would see the only chance of survival we would have is if we killed the zombies while there was only a small group of them. You know what I mean? Or we found the cure. One of the two. Well, guys, hope you guys enjoyed BigTone's Big Podcast. Make sure to subscribe for more. I appreciate it. Again, what would happen if there's a zombie apocalypse? Pop in that comments. Type in the comments. You know, what would happen? And I'm curious of what you guys have to say. And until next time, peace.